Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, I reckon that this might be the strangest week of travel that we've had. It seems almost like we didn't have any clue about what we were doing, where we were going, and the weather had a big impact on this week, which left nothing going as smooth sailing. In this one video, we actually went to 5 camping locations with the caravan. We didn't stay at all of them for different reasons, but come along for our strangest week of adventures, including our voyage to the cesspool. We've got a lot of good stormy time lapses in this one as well. Alright everyone, it's time to head off. We've been packed up with old Kevin and his wife Chris. She's gone to work this morning.
Lucky her.
Yeah, but they invited us to come park up here, which has been a godsend because the weather's been, it's been a bit average really. Wasn't as bad as predicted. But we're heading off to the lake today. Thanks for letting us stay, mate.
No bro.
Yeah.
Good on you, mate. Good to see you.
Yeah, we'll catch up with you another time.
Okay, mate. Cheers.
Yeah, definitely been a good spot. We've been inside a lot yesterday. Beautiful views out to the ocean. Took the kids down for a walk in the wild wind. But the sky seems to be clearing. Soph's on her bike, so we better get going. And super generous to us. We're not leaving empty-handed either. We've come with nothing, and they've fed us snacks. We've got about a week's worth of baking here. Cookies, brownies, slice. Woo! Is it good?
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks.
So then we were off on the road, headed for Lake Canary. There's a dock campsite here, and the lake is much bigger than I imagined, but it's a beautiful drive through the rainforest to get here. Well, this lake's quite a lot bigger than I thought. I was intending to maybe run around it, but I don't think I will now. But I don't think you can camp down here by the lake. I think we've got to camp up here. But wouldn't that be the place to park? Beautiful birds singing in here already. So Soph, she's an absolute champ. She is riding her bike here from where we were camped between Greymouth and Hokitika, so it's about a 50k ride over the West Coast Wilderness Trail. So she'll probably be a few hours away still. Looks like there's a few good spots, and they do have the lake views. You go camping down here, just over here as well. Some more. Rubbish recycling, man, that's such a major issue when you've got 5 of you in the caravan and you've got to keep everything. So good. I heard there's great wireless nation internet here, and that'll be why. Not sure which way this weather's going, but these clouds are looking pretty dark up here, so I think we better go and unhook and get level and get sheltered in case it's coming this way. Alright, we've got ourselves level, but that cloud is definitely coming this way. Time to get moving, I reckon. Woo! Ah, it's pouring down! Go toes. Oh my gosh. Man, that is some good West Coast fat rain.
That was pretty funny.
Wow, the mountain's disappearing over there. Man, it's been a funny old day today. It's been very much like spring. We've had rain showers. We've probably had about 10 rain showers come through. The sun's coming out to see us through at the end there. Just been hanging out in the caravan, not doing a whole lot today because it's quite cold. And we've had all this rain and wetness around us. So tomorrow will hopefully be the day for adventures. Soph made it back after a big epic, what she thought was going to be 50 Ks, turned out to be 63. So she's feeling a bit tired, so we better go make her a yum dinner and get on with our evening. How was the ride, Soph?
About, I don't know what, 15 Ks and a few hours longer than I thought. feeling a bit cold and broken. But stoked. 63 Ks. I haven't ridden that far in, I don't know, since June. I don't know. Ask me tomorrow. I'm gonna be dying.
Right, well, we're wondering what to do here. We saw a place, I want to go for a run, and we found a spot called CIS Poool or something, so that might be interesting. So we're going to head up the road, and I'm going to go for a jog, and Soph and the kids are going to walk to the CIS Poool, and we'll go see what it's like. What? This is a very quiet place to camp. We were the only ones here last night. I think I've seen one vehicle come down this road today, and it's after lunch. So up the gravel road into the Moody Mountains towards the CIS Poool.
With the morning turning over, every color calls to us, setting rhythm into motion, turning the silence into trust.
Right, well, welcome to Milltown, where there is no town. We're hiking up into this valley here, so let's go on some adventures. So it looks like there's some good hiking, and there's a few huts up this valley. We're just going as far as, or the kids and Soph are going to go as far as the CIS Poool. I'll probably go an hour in and an hour back. Whoa, you're right. This river was a beautiful blue colour despite having quite a bit of rain the day before. The trail was pretty easy, just wandering through some farmland, heading into the mountains. Found this old tree hanging out of the bank. I wonder how long that's been buried for. Certainly well covered. Sometimes you just gotta give up dodging the puddles and just go straight through the thick of it. Is this trek even worth it? Goodness. So a few gnarly sections, but then I made it to the CIS Poool, this beautiful blue deep river with a massive big scary swing bridge to get across to the other side. Once I got across to the other side, I kind of ventured a little bit further, but the track was so washed out that you were having to walk through the river. And this is one of the reasons why you don't try and keep your shoes dry. 10 minutes later you have to cross the river. After 3 washed out side streams, I kind of made it back up onto the hillside where the track was still intact, but I decided this was my spot to turn around. This is not what I was expecting. It's much better. It's pretty spectacular water. Don't know how I feel about these bridges though. After about 20 minutes or so of voyaging up this river, I decided to turn around and come back across the swing bridge, and then boom, there were the kids. They had almost made it, taking a lot longer than they had thought, but they were loving crossing through all of this mud and water. The kids thought that this was the funnest walk ever. I think the clouds have descended upon us today. It's been very drizzly. I was hoping to get the drone up, but I don't think it's going to happen with this moisture. We have got a severe weather warning in the west coast here, so we're going to head into Hokitika today, go to the NZMCA park. Apparently there is a good shed there, so we've got some indoor space, plus we've got some jobs to do like laundry, and it's the last chained supermarket. So we need to do a really big grocery shop while we're there. We're going to be there for a few days, I think, waiting out this weather. We've had kind of a week to 10 days of garbagey weather. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. We've got some sunny days coming up. But rain or shine, there's the wife heading out on her bike, riding to Hokitika on the Wilderness Trail.
Sucker for punishment, I think.
How far today, Saif?
Oh, not too bad, only 25 maybe, I think, out to the NZMCA park. Nothing like the 65 of the other day.
Hopefully there's a break in this rain. Alright, we'll see you there. Have a safe ride. We unhitched the caravan at the NZMCA park because we're thinking that's where we'll go, but we thought 10 kilometres down the road is a dock camp, Hokitika Lake, and there's all this space here. There's toilets, sinks, water. It's not drinkable water, but we're not undecided about where to stay. There was so much space to run around and be able to play with some walks right here in the campground, which was making this like one of the places that we look for when we're looking for camping grounds. Alright, well we got the call from Saif. She's got a broken bike chain, so we're heading back to go pick her up.
At least it was downhill. I probably just like rode the last 5k's without a chain.
Should have just coasted all the way to Hokitika, man.
Well, that was a consideration when you weren't answering your phone, so.
Well, the good news is we can take Saif back to the caravan and then we can make an informed decision, all of us, about where we want to spend the next few nights. Well, despite it being quite a cool NZMCA park and cool having the shed here, I'll go and show you before we leave, we're going to go to the dock campground. They've got a few rules here. There is a house right next to the property here and they don't like things like generators running, only allowed to run from 9 to 3 here. And we're going to need that EcoFlow to be charged up, and the dock camp's just pretty much empty, so there's also a bit of traffic noise here. Pretty good indoor space. We thought there might be power here, which was going to help. We've got all these power points up along the top, but it seems the power's been disconnected because the lights don't even go either. We did try them, but good spot. We got the impression, due to all of the signage around this NZMCA park, that there could be a few issues with the neighbour, maybe a little bit of hostility, so we thought it was probably in our best interests to move on. Hokitika was a smaller town than I expected, but a proud town with lots of art around the place, cafes and places to eat. Definitely some good vibes here, and Soph was able to get her bike repaired. There is a New World here, and from here to Wanaka there is only a few options for groceries. Well, the sky's breaking and we've made it to the Hokitika, the famous driftwood sign. Gosh, I imagine in some rough seas those waves must come over this rock wall. It's still 1 hour until high tide as well, and the sea's pretty calm today. Cool, had a quick look around Hokitika. We'll be going back into town anyway, but sky's darkening again, so time to head out to this dock camp up the road a bit. It's a bit of a tight entrance getting in, the trees kind of really overhanging, but it looks nice, but hopefully we'll have no issues. How good is that driveway getting in, eh? It's pretty, it's like you're definitely driving through a rainforest. Cool, so this is our spot for the next few days. It's awesome. I'm so glad that we came here. We've got the whole spot to ourselves. Well, this is Lake Hokitika. Pretty big lake actually. You can imagine on a sunny day it would just be beautiful here.
We've come to the Hokitika Gorge and we're about to go and see it for the 2 kilometre walk
Yeah, we almost didn't come because the river is very flooded in town, but we'll go see what it's like up this gorge. We're leaving today, so we need to either do it now or we'll miss our chance. Yeah, hopefully this won't be one of those Instagram versus reality kind of things where you see these beautiful photos of this place, such blue water. Hopefully it's not all grey and murky and dirty. This place has beautifully constructed pathways, and I always love a good loop walk. Beautiful forests, but unfortunately for us the water wasn't blue today, unlike the cesspool a few days earlier. You do have 2 large swing bridges to cross, which surprised me that a few of you have mentioned how much you don't like swing bridges, but our kids love them. 3, 2, 1, go! Yep, see, she's pretty glacial grey. Alright, we've just dropped Soph off back where her chain broke.
Go and catch up on some miles.
Pretty cheap repair in Hokitika, 90 bucks for a new chain and the labour, and they fixed her derailleur. Not too bad. Have a good ride, my dear.
Thanks, Gary.
Bye. Good job, Gary.
So after dropping Soph off for her bike ride, me and the kids went back to the caravan, hooked up, and drove the 20 or so kilometres to the town of Ross, which is where the wilderness trail ends, and it was going to be another pretty big ride for Soph. It was a little bit disappointing that the weather wasn't being so kind to us, with some pretty dull, grey, wet days. Alright, we have moved to Ross. We are at a place called Pete's Pop, and it is a bog here, and we are expecting apparently 300 mils of rain tonight. I think that might be a bit exaggerated, but that's what someone told me. But we're going to bunker down here.
You run yourself ragged till you're black and blue. Honey, can I take a few troubles from you? By the look in your eyes, I'd say you got a few to spare.
Rain, rain, and rain. It's been raining all night and all day.
And doesn't stop.
Find yourself some shade and a warm patch of sun.
So since our Fox River video, we've really only had one nice day, which is the day we went up to Arthur's Pass. Otherwise, we've just been in like rain, drizzle, super thick, overcast weather. We're so hanging out for the sun to come out.
We had it good this summer.
But we can't complain really, you're right Jade. We had such a good summer and a very good winter. But when we're living in the middle of this, it's not the funnest. Good morning. After a whole day in the caravan yesterday, oh, depressing. The sky is breaking, the birds are singing, the water is running away. Our caravan could really do with some nice warm sunny days. She's getting pretty damp and finding a little bit of mould growing around in there again. So we definitely are needing some sunshine to dry things out and get things cleaned up. But we're going to go on a walk this morning to the water race. It looks like quite a cool little loop walk, and we definitely need to go stretch our legs, eh kids?
The birds were still singing yesterday.
Were they?
Yeah.
When?
I heard them.
You're a bit wet, mate.
What's this grass?
Alright team, well we will leave you here at the Ross Water Race, which is another loop walk. I just want to say how much I love loop walks. They're so much better than out and backs. But next time we are going to be starting in the sunshine, a beautiful west coast day as we drive to the Hokitika Lagoon and campground, where we get to enjoy some beautiful spring sun weather. So we will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.